One thing I want to mention, and this is just kind of a housekeeping duty. If you notice, some of these lessons are only about 5 minutes long. Now, that's meant to be that way. I told you in the very beginning that all I asked was 15 minutes a day. Well, the story itself and the lesson itself is not going to take up 15 minutes. Sometimes it's going to take up maybe 5 minutes. And that's going to give you time to answer those questions and discuss those answers. See, if I talked for 15 minutes, I'd be using up the entire time that I allotted for it. And you'd be getting 2%. If I talk for 5 or 6 or 7 minutes, and you answer the questions and discuss them, and use that 7 or 8 or 10 minutes for that, then you're going to get 80 to 100%. And that's what we're looking for. So sometimes if the lesson's only 5 or 6 minutes long, don't think I got tired or bored or didn't have anything to say. I could talk forever. And my wife can tell you that's true. And most of the players that I coached could tell you that. Friday, day 5. Today is inspection day. Remember, we have a garden. We expect great things out of the garden. But if you expect great things from the garden, you have to inspect it every day. Get rid of the weeds, add the fertilizer, do the good things. That's what Friday is. How did you do on your goals? Did you write down 3 goals every day? Who was responsible for those goals? Are you making excuses and saying, well, it rained that day. Mom was mean to me that day. I didn't have time. See, if you're doing that, you're not developing the quality of responsibility. The second question here, what are you going to do differently? That means you accepted the responsibility. Why didn't you do the goals? Because I didn't spend the time necessary. Bingo! You accepted responsibility. You developed the quality of responsibility. Now the second part, what are you going to do differently? Now you write down what it is that I'm going to shut the door, turn the TV off, whatever it might be. But that's what I've got to do to get this goal done. Second thing, which story really meant the most to you? Did you think about the people in all the instances I gave you where people, the ludicrous things about people, if it rains, we're going to lose the game. That's losing the ability to respond. You accept responsibility. Are you the Eskimo or the Texan? Which one of these meant the most to you? Which one did you get the most from? And why? And what are you going to do to distribute that? Now, the last thing is, how do you get a merit responsibility dog tag? Demonstrate responsibility. Show that you understand what responsibility, and you're going to accept responsibility for who you are, where you are, and what you are. And by doing that, you're developing the quality of responsibility. And when you develop that quality, you have a chance to move forward. Let me assure you, until you develop the quality of accepting responsibility, you can never become the best you that you can be.